Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I just thought that I would go ahead and go through this Ventures Fly Company Accessory Pack. I realize there's a lot of cool things in here that might be geared towards beginners, and maybe everybody doesn't know how to use these things. So let's just go ahead and let's take a look. Alright, so when you open this up, you're going to see some very important things here that are going to show you what these accessories are for. Gives you the names of them and just gives you some tips and pointers for how to use these and what the different parts might be for. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you how to use those on your own gear. So first of all, move my coffee out of the way. Card tells you how to contact them if you have any issues. Nice little sticker. I love stickers. And let's go ahead and let's get started. So these are the items that you get, right? So you get your nippers, you get your floating holder. It could also be for, a sinking solution. I'll show you both of those. You've got your forceps, right? Your tippet holder, your retractor, or they also call it a zinger. I just call it a retractor. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to start with these forceps here. Now, these forceps I find are extremely high quality. I imagine these are steel. They got quite a bit of weight to them, but I could be wrong. Again, it's smooth here on the end, which is really nice. So there we go. Get you focused. So this is really nice for crimping a barb. For example, here's just something I was working on. Nothing of any quality, but you can see it's got a barb right here, right? And I can go ahead and crimp that. And it does a pretty good job of doing that, which is very important. You got a little bit of grip back here. You got some nice little texture on the back of these. They do not have any cutters on them, which is the only thing that, I would like to have on these. But they do have the little eye clearing tool also that you can check out, and right, just basically it just pokes out the eye of your fly that you're using. Looking at your retractor, right, this retractor is actually pretty nice. Looks like it's got a good quality clasp on it. Right, and the way that this opens is you just squeeze this in right here and lean it back. Right, and so you can use this for attaching things. You can't really attach these to it. It's not big enough, but you could attach like nippers or something like that. So let's see how these nippers attach. Right, ooh, and they actually fit. So your nippers could attach right there. Right, it gives you plenty of length. It looks like it extends, if I had to guess, that's about 2 feet that it extends. It's got a nice quality clamp here. This is plastic. I don't think it's fiber reinforced or anything, but it should still serve you well for a lot of different tools that you might want to attach to your waders. Personally, I don't usually attach my nippers on the outside of my waders just because I've had my leader get hung up in this. Or my tippet and cut it when I'm fighting a fish or something. So since then, I usually keep these in my pocket, but you could attach multiple things to this. It's got plenty of lift and plenty of weight. So this is a nice little setup to have. Now, these nippers are super simple and really cool. So you've got your little right nipping end here, and then on this end over here, you've got this little point for clearing out any of the material that's stuck in your eyes or whenever you're trying to push that line through. But also you've got this nice little knot tying tool that is attached to it, and this actually works really well and can save your day on the water, making hassle-free nail knots that otherwise could take 15-20 minutes, or they're just so frustrating that you don't tie them at all. So the way you use this tool is you take your leader material and you're going to come right down in this little channel. Now you want to get a hold of it to where it's not pulling back through your hands and everything here. And then I just come right here and I loop it back on itself. And I do that. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? Lucky number 7. Then you hang on to it there and you're going to get that. Oops, don't pull it all the way off like I just did. But you're going to hang on to that right there. And then you're going to take your fly line. Oops. It's a lot easier to do when it's not still attached to a spool. But you take your fly line right there and then just one hard pull. Well, see, and it got all messed up, but it still works and you get the idea. But you can tie like a really nice clean nail knot using that tool, and it's super fast and effective. Then your nippers, right? Just come right in here and you can clean this up. You can trim it however close you feel comfortable with, right? And you get your nail knot. All right, the next thing is this this tippet holder. So this is a very nice quality tippet holder. What I like, I can open it. What I like is this is all aluminum, and it's got some really nice stretchy paracord here. What I like though is the size of this clip. This really makes the difference. Here's my other tippet holder, right? And sometimes I'll attach this to a bag, or I'll attach it to, let's say, my waders, or I'll attach it to a backpack. A lot of times the places that I need to attach it to, this isn't quite large enough, and it gets hung up in a funky position. So instead of dangling nicely, it gets hung up. Like if anything's pretty much bigger than your finger, that's exactly what's gonna happen. So this one, however, right, as long as you don't drop it, it can accommodate quite larger places to hang it from. Another thing that I really like is this bottom piece here is pretty large, and so it won't get hung up. So for example, sometimes the tippet that I'm using, it might have something like this on both sides. It might not have a label, and this smaller one will get hung up in there and it won't spin freely. So this is a nice addition there. It's a nice little width, and so that would fit all the way across. So I will actually be switching this out and using this Ventures Fly Company one here, because frankly it's just better. So this is really cool. Now let's go ahead and let's look at this next little accessory here that comes in this pack. So I went ahead and I grabbed my bottles. So this is what you might have. So just a couple different bottles of floating. I got some Sink It here. You never know when you want your fly to sink a little more rapidly, depending on the time of the year or the flow. But anyway, you can see this is really nice quality, and any of these bottles that have this shape and this design will fit in here pretty nice. And so you can stick this in here like this, right? And then squeeze that through. And now, right, you can attach this to your waders. You could even get a few of these, have floating, have sinking on one side, floating on the other, and you know, it's a lifesaver. If you've ever watched any of my videos and you see whenever I'm trying to dig through, and especially if you're carrying different types, I might grab the wrong one, and sometimes, you know, you're just not paying attention, you apply the wrong one before you realize it, and then you're in a whole bunch of trouble. But anyway, nice little accessory to have. This is actually a really nice beginner's kit. So I encourage you, head over to venturesflycompany.com, use JP Outdoors as a promo code for 10% off your next purchase. Or if you like, there's a link down in the description that will actually take you to their Amazon page, and you can see all the different things that they sell on Amazon as well. All right, and you can head on over to their website if you want to check out some of the stuff that they do offer for beginners. They're also coming out with some new starter packs, and I mean, these come with everything that you would absolutely need to get started in fly fishing today. So they have the Toe Dipper starter pack or the Weekend Warrior starter pack. Now the Toe Dipper starter pack basically comes with everything you need to get started, except for a net, magnetic release, and a sling pack. You do only get the 40 flies with the Toe Dipper, but if you do go for the Weekend Warrior pack, then you're also going to get a net release, and a cool little sling pack. It also comes with 122 flies instead of the typical 40 flies that you get with the other one. Either way, both excellent options, and I believe they're going to be priced at $350 for the Toe Dipper and about $450 for the Weekend Warrior. I don't know for sure. It's not on their website yet, but they are coming out soon. So go ahead and check those out. And as always, if this was helpful, make sure you hit that like, make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching.